You're welcome to this video. I've been using this system for the past 14 months without formatting. So now everything is running slow and I want to format the system, but I can't afford to lose my Kali Linux installation. And that Kali Linux installation is on this virtual machine. So what do? I will simply plug in a backup hard drive, which you can see here. Then I'm going to drag or copy everything here into that backup. So what it means is that I'm going to have a copy of my Kali Linux installation saved somewhere while I format my PC and get rid of everything. So I'm going to show you how to reinstate my Kali Linux installation after formatting my PC. At the end of this, my installation is secured in my backup drive. If you look over here, this is virtual machine. This is the folder containing my Kali Linux installation. And after formatting my PC, I have to bring it back and continue from where I left. I'm about to install VMware so that I can bring back my installations. Some persons make use of VirtualBox, but I prefer VMware. And if you look here, I have both VMware Player and VMware Workstation. So I'm going to be going with the Workstation. So to install the Workstation, I'm going to right click on it and run as admin. I'm going to click yes. And here is the application is about to be installed. So here I have to click on next, accept, and next. So I'll just go with default configuration or default settings. And here we have the installation of VMware Workstation Pro. So I have to click on finish. Let me go and run the application. So I go for the VMware Workstation Pro. And here it's asking for license. This is for commercial use. Since I'm going to be using this for personal use, I will choose the first option and I will say continue. And I will say finish. And you can see we have Workstation Pro 17 running on our system. So now what is the next thing we're going to do? So the next step is for me to link this to my virtual machine. So this is how I'm going to do that. The first thing is to make sure that the virtual machine is on my document. This is where it was before the backup. I have to bring it back to the documents folder. Then to link that up now, this is what I'm going to do. I simply go to open a virtual machine because I have created the virtual machine before. If I were to create a new one, I will use this create a new virtual machine, but we have it created, so we need to open the virtual machine. And after opening the virtual machine, we're going to have the virtual machine at this side of the screen. So let's go. I click on open. So here I'm going to locate the virtual machine, and here is the virtual machine. I'll click on it and I'll say open. And here is Kali Linux. I'll click and say open. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to choose this Kali Linux.vmx. This is what I'm going to choose, and I'll say open. And can you see that? We have the Kali Linux here. So what we're going to do now is to run the Kali Linux. So I'm going to power on the virtual machine by clicking on this button here. So I click on that, and here I have Kali Linux initializing. And here is my previous installation of Kali Linux. So I'm going to put in my login details, and I'm going to go into my Kali Linux machine and my terminal. So here I put in my username, and my password. I have my previous installation of Kali Linux open. So I can go to terminal, and here is my terminal open. So what it means is that despite formatting my PC, I was able to back up my previous Kali Linux installation by simply backing up my virtual machine folder. So I don't have to start afresh installing Kali Linux and other things that I have installed. And if you look here, I have just Kali Linux here. I can also do the same thing to others. This is what I need to do here. I go to home, open virtual machine. Then here I need to go back. This is Metasploitable. This is Sherlock. I can get all of them back the same way. Click on this. Always look for the .vmx and open. And I have that also. So for the last one, open, I go back, Sherlock, open, this, open, and finally I have all my previous installations open again. So that is for the Metasploitable, and for the Sherlock, let's see if that's going to run. And that is that. So this is just a demonstration that you can always have your Kali Linux after a reset or after formatting your PC. All you have to do is to back up your virtual machine folder, and everything can be called from that folder anytime, any day. So thank you for watching this video. If you want to learn more about cybersecurity, ethical hacking, bug bounty, and whatever you want to learn about cybersecurity, drop in the comment below and I will work with your comment. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.